Hiya Stuart, well done today. Hope you found it helpful. Just going to run through a couple of things now regarding the putting that we said. Now in terms of the setup, pretty good to be fair. A couple of things I liked there. I mean, grip position was fine, forearm on the shaft nicely in line, and generally for the most part your kind of lower half and your top half all lined up to target nicely. So we're in a pretty good start position. On occasions your hands got a little bit behind the ball, as in leaning a bit more towards your right leg. Ideally speaking, you want the handle of the club to be just a little bit in front, but nothing too much. But in terms of practice, and this is the thing that a lot of people struggle with, is when they practice their putting, they'll stand there from a spot where we are now, hit a golf ball towards the hole, it will miss left, and then in your case, what you did to compensate for that was swing the putter out to the right. When we did that as the first 5-6 putts, we saw the first ball missed to the left, and then after that, the next 3 or 4 went in with this compensation. So as you can see on the sort of screen here now, we set up a little bit of a practice drill. Now these 2 tee pegs here are the width of a pink tee peg wide. It's about 57 millimeters if you want to be precise, but yeah, 1 pink tee peg wide will be far enough apart, and they're going to be 14 inches from the ball you are hitting. Okay, based on that measurement, that gives you 1 degree variation between the target. If you hit one of these tee pegs, you're missing the hole quite comfortably. So this is going to show whether or not you can start the ball on line and obviously strike the ball correctly. If your club face is aiming left or closed like so, and you swing your putter on a nice gentle arc, you should do, you will hit the left hand tee. What you did was push the putter out, and if you can see on this swing here now, the club face as it comes into the goal is a smidgen left as you make contact, goes back okay, opens up a little bit as you start in the goal, it's a little bit left now, and the putter now starts swinging out a little bit towards kind of the black bag on the right there. So it just about goes to the tee peg, and then as you can see, the ball goes in the hole. Now we're on the green practicing. If we didn't have the tee pegs here and here, you would see that ball go in and think, oh, great putt. The problem is you're not really getting the feedback you need, and if you started missing the ball left, you probably end up changing your path even more so to the right. So set up these sort of stations with the 2 tee pegs, like I say, a pink tee peg apart, 14 inches from the ball you're hitting, and you can also do this at home, up against a skirting board or a wall there somewhere. You want the putter to be moving away slightly and away slightly through. There's no straight lines as such in the putting stroke, okay? But we definitely don't want to be swinging the putter out to the right there. So if you're up against a wall, if you were to do that, you would just basically dink the wall. So it will give you a bit more chance to work on the face. If you do swing it correctly on this gentle arc like so, Stu, and the ball goes left, it's because the club face. So then you've got to make sure the club face that is aiming a bit more towards target. And that could be when the hands do get a little bit behind the ball at setup that causes the face to go a bit to the left. So I hope that all makes sense. Obviously, any questions, just give me a shout. I can go through things again to make sure they all make sense. But yeah, get some practice in, give it a go, and hopefully you'll find in the near future your putting will actually start improving because you'll be getting some feedback from your putts, your practice, should I say, rather than just hitting the same putt over and over again and just eventually holding it because of repetition and reacting. So yeah, give it a try, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers, Stu.